Number one, Keanu Benton. I love this guy. I've come to him late as part of the process. But just been phenomenal. I think he pushes the pocket really well. I think he's poor man's Jalen Carter. I saw some mock drafts tabbing him to the Broncos in like the third round. You know how these mock draft simulators work. Some talented guys fall down the board. After watching him, I feel like it's more likely he goes in the first round than the third round. There, after Carter, there are like no defensive tackles in this draft, no high end defensive tackles in this draft. I know Cansey's exciting to some people, but there's some big holes in his game. Keanu Benton is a really complete defensive tackle with exciting pass rush upside. He was even more productive than Jalen Carter as a college player. And he doesn't have the character red flags. So if he's still there, he'd be a guy I'd be ecstatic about trading up for. I'm a big believer in him. Darnell Washington, I think will go in that range. Perfectly complements Greg Dulcich. We're not replacing Greg Dulcich here. We are complementing him. We can be running some 12 personnel. We can have Greg Dulcich as a power slot. Darnell Washington is that true inline guy. We know Sean Payton wants him to be. He can immediately contribute as a blocker. Even if I don't think he's quite like the sixth tackle pro ready blocker that he's kind of been hyped up to be, I do think there's more room for growth there. And then just a really talented athlete. The pass catching upside is out of this world. And then last one, Jawan Jones, a massive, massive tackle, a bit of a project. I kind of think he might sneak into round one. Brugler has him in the top half of round two here. Just take a swing at the fences. Give Sean Payton's done a good job of developing offensive linemen in the past. Let's give this unbelievable ball of clay from Ohio State. Like, yes, he's kind of a big body, but he's not like these other big bodies that move awkwardly. He's more, I think, like an Orlando Brown where he can make it work at the next level. Yeah, I'd love to go for that one. Those would be my three.
Well, I have a question and a follow-up, and I'm going to ask Joey to answer this for me. With Benton, you're looking for, a defensive player who's going to be able to contribute both on passing downs and a little bit of run blocking there. What is your big concern with what the Denver's defense has going on right now, and how does he supplement that?
I think Zach kind of nailed it. Like, the depth in that interior defensive line, Bree, is just not looking good. That's pretty much the end of the day. Like, you got rid of Deshaun Williams, and nobody has come in and replaced him. Nobody. So Benton would really solve that early, and then you would also have a guy that could potentially start for you one day. So I like that one. Benton is a player that, going into the season, he had a lot of concerns about can he get after the quarterback, and he kind of answered it this year and said, yes, I can. He's still a work in progress there, but there are those flashes. It's like, yes, he could do it. He could do it with the right coaching. So, yeah, I really like that one. For me, though, I have to go with my guy. I've been banging this drum the entire season. I like Cedric Tillman. I don't give a damn what the Twitter people think. If they want to tweet me at JR Drafts, let me know about it. I have Cedric Tillman in my top 3 wide receivers. I don't care. I do not care at all. If Cedric Tillman was available there, I would take him, especially if those guys are one of those wide receivers that we have are going to get traded. I love the player there.
Can you give me a current player comp for Cedric's abilities right now?
Cedric Tillman? Yeah, I think